Welcome to another Style Tips Sunday where fashion meets confidence and every look tells a story. Thank you guys for joining us again. Yay, I'm happy to be back. It's been a while, but we're here. So each week, each month, we bring curated looks, tips, and inspiration and real styling insight designed to help you elevate your wardrobe with intention. Whether you're stepping out into the boardroom, attending a special event, or simply just embracing your everyday elegance, we're here to guide you in in creating looks that are classy, edgy, and uniquely you. Because when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you move in this world differently. So I just want to thank you once again for showing up and caring about what you look like and watching and tuning in to Sunita's Designs. So I do want to talk about something that's very, um, there are things that are special in my heart, especially when it comes to women. So for those who don't know, this month is dedicated to raising awareness about sexual violence. It's Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and it's supporting survivors and educating our community on prevention and accountability. It's time that we recognize the issue that affects everyone from backgrounds, often in silence, and stand in solidarity with them. At Sunita's Designs, while we celebrate beauty, confidence, style, believing in using our platform for purpose, this situation, these attacks and assault on women are very, very important to us. And I just believe that true confidence comes when you are feeling safe, when you're feeling valued, when you're feeling respected, not just by what you wear, but in the world that you exist in. So today, I encourage us to all be mindful to listen without judgment, to support one another, and continue creating spaces where people, especially women as well, feel seen, heard, and protected. But we're going to talk about that much more in our Wisdom Gem segment. So stay tuned for that. But today, guys, I really want to take a moment to highlight our annual event, which is fashion's most important night. It's the Met Gala, but we hold a Met Gala watch party. So it's the third annual Met Gala watch party and award ceremony. And this year's theme is diamonds and pearls. Yes. So that represents elegance, strength, timeless beauty, everything that Sunita's Design stands for. And this event is just not about fashion. It's about celebrating individuals in our community who shine in their own right, who make impact, and often behind the scenes, they don't even, they just do what they do. And they deserve to be recognized. I also want to highlight that this is a brings awareness to infertility journeys of women and men, couples who have gone through difficulty in pregnancies, if you've experienced a miscarriage, ectopic pregnancy, even stillbirth. This event brings awareness and support. And this year's honorees are fashion designer Star Thomas, esthetician Kendra Blue, the Director of Workforce Development and Community Outreach, Builders Association, of Western PA, Lance Harrell. Our Mistress of Ceremony is Jocelyn Hopkins, my sis. And we have our chef curating a meal. And when I'm going to say curating, this is an experience. So if you want an experience in dining, this is the event because we have trained chef Mila Keys. And I've tried her food. It's amazing. So you want to be here and you want to be in that space. So if you want to support our honorees, please get your tickets this week. They're on sale all week up until the day of. So please join us. And what I'm really excited about, y'all know Beyonce's the co-chair. So I want to see how she's going to work this out. And she's very talented. But I am excited to see how this red carpet and just how the theme comes together. So when we come back, guys, I'm going to provide you with some spring tips. We have some new outfits coming in, some new pieces, and I just want you guys to be in style, perfect style for the spring. So in 2.2 or however long it takes us to get back, you're going to see the next thing you're going to see is some pieces that we have for the spring. And just a little highlight of what I'm wearing. It's about 50 degrees outside. And what I love about spring is that you can interchange spring and fall together because you never really know about spring. It's very unpredictable. So this jumpsuit is like a faux suede along with some, platform suede heels. I'm curvy, so I'm going to put on a platform. You always know that. And then the designs of my sister, her earrings. So we just curated this, and this is a nice spring look. People always, I am a person who, there is a color palette for the year, but I will go off that color palette when it, based on a day, based on the weather, you can go off the color palette and wear things that are appropriate for the day. So when we come back, we'll see our spring pieces, and yay, I'm excited. See you in 2.2. Welcome back, everyone. So now we're going to highlight some of our spring pieces, but we're going to build this look. The piece is actually the jacket. This jacket, this elevated, it's a crop jacket, comes right to the waist. And what we did pair it with is some faux leather shorts. So we're just going to build this look. What I love about this jacket, it's elevated. You can wear it in the spring. It's a lightweight. I love the bishop arms, but the bishop arms really highlights the ruffles on the sleeves. So love this look, but we're going to build it. Here's my sister. I look a lot taller than you because you don't have on heels yet. But we're going to do heels. I'm going to get on this side. I'm sorry, guys. So we're going to build this look. First, we're going to start with a red pump. So we have some red patent leather pumps here, and we're just going to build the look. So we're going to build this around red and black. So put the heel on. You can lean on me. We don't want you tipping over on camera. Okay, so we now have the red heel. And then we want to add some accessories. I'm going to add a little chain necklace here to bring out the black. I just like a red and black look. This would be like an evening look, maybe a girls' night, a date night, however you want to. Yeah, I love that. Brings out, come on now. Curvy girls, I'll hook you up. We have some red earrings here. Make sure that I'm putting them in correctly. That really looks nice. It brings out all the red. And we have to top it off with a major accessory. And that's going to be a patent leather handbag. Matches the shoe. So you see here we have built a look all from this spring jacket. And when I tell you, you will get the most compliments on this jacket. It's an amazing look. It's in for the spring. I love black on black. And all you want to do is add accessories. If you want to change the look or change the shoe, you can add maybe a short little booty to it. Still keep the red. This is a leopard, like a snow leopard look for the shoe. Evening look. And guys, when you have an evening look, I like to just change it up. I don't like it to look the same at all. And nighttime in the summer, um, I like to wear a booty. You can wear a booty. People always say, it's summertime, you shouldn't wear a boot. I beg to differ because style is style, and how you style your things, as long as it looks amazing and great and curated the right way, and always it should always look polished and set. So, but I love this jacket. This jacket is going to be on sale this week. So please don't miss out on it because you guys always ask me, do I have something left? and I don't because people love these pieces. So please make sure you check out our ruffle jacket for the spring. And I just love how this looks with the faux leather shorts. I like how it looks with the, it's just a beautiful look. Hey. So we'll be back with our second look, but make sure you check out the website for this particular look. Right. We'll see you in a couple seconds with our second look. Well, guys, we're back with our second spring look. So I love this look as well. You know, I feel it's all about the ruffles this spring and summer. So we have our elevated ruffle shirt, guys. So it's a sheer mesh material up here. So you do want to wear a strapless bra or bustier, but look at the layers of ruffles on this. And you can actually wear this as a dress or just a regular shirt. We have it paired up with Sanita's design. This is actually a set from the pants are from a set from our collection. Still online. It's our pink wide leg set. So we just paired it with the wide leg pants. We added some yellow strappy heels to go with it, some hot pink fuchsia earrings, and then some glasses to set it off. Literally, this look is I love this look just because it's elevated for the summer. You will be a showstopper. Any piece that you have on from Sanita's Designs is a showstopper, and you will have lots of compliments and you'll feel good in it. This is just like a beautiful piece. But remember, this can also, you can transpose this as a dress. So this also comes with a belt, guys. So I'm going to remove the belt. And then you don't need the belt. The belt kind of elongates the ruffles in the front, but you can remove the belt. You can actually wear it. You can wear it even if you want to tie it around your neck. Some people might want to do that. And if you do that, I would say remove. You might want to not have on the earring because it may take away from the bow, but it actually doesn't. This looks really. This is so chic and trendy chic. All of the things. So this ruffle, I'm just so proud of this look. I love I love God and the gift of styling because it just brings out the person's personality. It brings out the person's look and their beauty. And I just love this look. So this also will be on the site. Yellow, bright. This is a summer, spring outfit. And remember, the wide leg pants comes in a set from Sanita's Designs also. So you can search online for that as well. So when we come back, we'll be ready for our wisdom gems, our wisdom nuggets, but check out our website and check out our looks. And please contact me. Have any questions? Subscribe to our website. When you subscribe, you get 10% off. If so many times you shop with us, you get another percentage off. So just join our website and download our app. And we'll be right back with our wisdom gems. See you then. Well, guys, we're back. I did want to highlight something exciting that happened this month. And I'm so happy it happened this month because there's so many issues that I'm concerned about. But it also is celebrating my husband and I. We have been married for approximately 20 years. Yes, 2 decades, thank God. He's great. And we had the opportunity to be featured in a magazine. It is called Christ It Up magazine. The CEO, Darnika Gordon, literally called us and asked if we would be the feature on her relaunch, and it was an honor, truly an honor. We poured out in this article, so please grab a copy at Christ It Up magazine on Instagram, Facebook, and I'm telling you, you're going to get so many wisdom gems. You absolutely will. You'll see some looks. Me and my husband have some, we got some looks in here, because that's what I do. And I'm grateful for the gift. I'm grateful for my husband who supports me in what I do. And I'm grateful that I'm on the cover with him because It just shows he supports the business, he supports my leadership, he supports in areas because he's the priest in my home and the leader at my house, okay? So I always recognize that. But he allows me to do what I do. It sacrifices time, and I'm just grateful. So please purchase this magazine and support. I can't wait to see the other issues that are coming out. And you will see some ads from Sunita's Designs in here as well. So we have our makeup. Like this is just a great opportunity and a great magazine, a great read. So please pick it up and thank you guys. So, but when we come back, we're going to be doing our wisdom gems, okay? So just make sure you stay tuned because this is super important. See you in a couple seconds. Well, guys, we're back with our wisdom gems, our wisdom nuggets. And as I mentioned earlier, this month is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. For this wisdom session, we want to bring awareness to a form of abuse that many people may not immediately recognize. Harm doesn't always come through direct in-person interaction. Behaviors like stalking, harassment, and bullying, especially through digital platforms, have serious emotional and psychological impact. In some cases, some people may repeatedly show up in places you go, insert themselves around the people you're with, consistently infringe on your personal space. Without direct communication, this often is referred to as silent stalking. Guys, I didn't know what silent stalking was. Like, I was doing my research just about sexual assault and how often it happens. And even without words, these actions can feel intrusive, unsettling, and they're meant to be threatening. It's important to understand that this is not harmless. It's a violation of boundaries and should be taken so serious. So when you see and you're in a situation where you feel like you're uncomfortable around someone, we want to give you some tips here to just keep yourself safe. So the first one is trust your instinct. If something feels off, someone feels off, trust it, remove yourself from the situation, run. Also, document patterns of behavior. Write down dates, times, locations, screenshot if you have to make sure that if you have to report something, you have clear evidence and that you can report with sound confidence. Also, set clear boundaries in your safety when possible. Make sure you know where you are. Make sure you know where exits are. Make sure that you are able to respond properly in an unsafe situation. And one things that I love to do is I tell somebody, I'm not going to walk around this world blind. Somebody's going to know if I feel unsafe, whether it's a trusted person. Please don't go to the abuser's friend and tell them what they're doing. You go to someone who you feel safe and supported with. And seek local authority. There's advocacy resources if behavior continues to escalate. So I just want to say for that, this wisdom gem is very important because I've been in a relationship for 20 years. And I would not be in a relationship for 20 years if I felt unsafe, abused, unheard, unvalued. Make sure that you are in a relationship. I always say to women, the two most important things that you're going to do in your life is accept Jesus as your personal savior and have a mate. Those are to choose a mate. That's the most important. And I wanted somebody in my life who was going to be emotionally intelligent, kind, unselfish, and valued me the same way that Christ does. So please, ladies, if you ever hear me say anything, know that you want someone in your life who values you and really treats you like Christ treats the church and loves the church. So at Sunita's Designs, we believe that True confidence and beauty comes from feeling safe, valued, and protected. And this month and always, let's continue to uplift one another, raise awareness, and stand firm in protecting our peace and our personal space. You deserve to feel secure wherever you go. And just as a reminder, I love this scripture. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Whom shall I be afraid? And that's Psalms 27:1. This verse is about confidence, protection, fearlessness through God. When God says the Lord is my light, that means God provides clarity, guidance, and direction, especially in dark and uncertain situations. He helps you to see what's true and what's right. Our next phrase that God says is my salvation. God is our deliverer. He's the one who rescues us, preserves us, and not just spiritually, but in our life, everyday life's challenges. I just want us to remember that he's not afar off. He's close if you want him to be. Whom shall I fear means because of God. Fear doesn't have the authority over us. Now, I'm not going to say that you won't fear. What I'm saying is fear doesn't have the authority. It doesn't have the final say. So when I say, whom shall I fear? That's a declaration of bold faith that God is going to show up on my behalf. You see, this is not mystical. This is spiritual. When God says, I'm the stronghold of your life, he said, this I am the stronghold. And a stronghold is in war, they used to build a wall, which they called a stronghold to protect you. So it's just strongholds is just a place of peace and safety and protection. And this means God is your covering. He's your security. He's when things feel unsafe and overwhelming, he is there. So in other words, when you truly trust that God is guiding you and protecting you from fear, that's where fear ends and faith begins. You have power. You're not walking through this life alone. Please know that you are covered. You're guarded and you're strengthened. And even in moments when you feel unsafe and unwatched and uncomfortable, this verse reminds us that God is still your protector and your peace. Even when situations feel out of your control, he's in control. Trust him, stay aware, stay empowered, and most of all, stay covered. God covers us. So I just wanted to say that, and I wanted to make sure that we know that God protects us, because sometimes you might be single, you might not have a husband as a physical covering, but God is your covering. And until the physical covering comes, continue to depend on God, because I tell you, I'm married and I still depend on God. He's my first love before my husband. So remember, guys, remember our Met Gala. Just want to mention that again. Please, it's May 4th, Monday, May 4th. It's always the first Monday of May. That's when the Met Gala is going on in New York. And we'll be watching the red carpet and we'll be watching our honorees be honored and receive their awards. It's going to be an amazing night. And our curated meal. Just show up one time. And I do want to mention that our decor is going to be by Hot Designs. And I'm just going to say, go to Facebook, Hot Designs. They have our theme, which is diamonds and pearls. And I'm telling you, you're going to be in a space where you feel like you're in a elevated castle. I'm just going to let you know, because it's an amazing time and it's going to be beautiful. So, as I always say, guys, please come back and watch. Thank you for watching. Visit our website at sanitasdesigns.com and all social media handles. And remember, your jewels in God's eyes and your jewels in my eyes too. See you next time.